Hey everybody, welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here in the Hyperspace Trial in Lexington, South Carolina at the side deck. This is round 1. Zach versus Bryan. Zach on the left, flying Wedge, Dutch, Gray Squadron Bomber, and a Blue Squadron Scout in the U-Wing. Bryan on the other side, flying Guri and Boba. Got a big fat Boba, 121 points, stealth device, got that extra green die. Perceptive co-pilot gets 2 focus when he does the focus action. Lone Wolf, because he's going to be alone, so we might as well get a reroll. Marauder gives him the reroll out the back and the gunner position, so he's got a veteran tail gunner. Don't see that a lot on Boba. Proximity mines, always good. Guri with afterburners gives her the free boost after a 3 to 5 speed maneuver. Outmaneuver, so she's going to be denying an evade dice if she's not in your arc. And then on the other side, Wedge, crack shot, can deny you an evade if you are in his bullseye arc. Dutch loves to give out target locks to his friends. Brought seismic charges for blowing up debris or blowing up obstacles. Veteran turret gunner can double tap, trick shot, gets an extra die through an obstacle, ion cannon turret, etc., etc. We've got these guys moving. Let's not waste any more time. 2 forwards from the Ys. Looks like they're both going to be focusing. Tron in the chat says, I think stealth device is a waste on Boba. If he gets caught at range 2, it's gone. Yeah, it's a little weird. How many points is this list? Let's take a look at that. Right. Uh, 196. You know, I could have done that math in my head, but I didn't. I feel like those points might have been better spent in Guri. But we'll see. So we got the double focus in Boba. Got a big old 4 forward from Wedge. That should be a range 3 shot into Mr. Fett, denying him an evade die. Those wings are open. And a focus. Alright, looks like we've got some combat here. 3 dice. Looks like hit focus. Deciding whether to spin that. There's the roll from Boba. And takes nothing. Alright, all paint. 3 hits. Blank, blank, focus. It's like all shields on Wedge. And that's the end of that combat. So Wedge takes a pot shot into Boba. Tron says he's using 1.0 templates. He sure is. Interesting. He spent both, yeah. So there we go. You can see the shields on Boba there. Not a lot of options here for Boba Fett. I think the Y-Wings have easy one forwards, one banks. Guri's got a good opportunity to come in behind, but I think that's a trade Zach is going to be willing to take. Yeah, I mean, even if we see a hard turn out of Boba in a boost, still doesn't seem quite worth. I wonder if we'll see a K turn from Wedge. Try and let, well, if you think Boba, because it seems like the best call for Boba would be to run forward, bump into one, guarantee a reroll, and then take your licks from the others. But then if Wedge K turns, well, then you can maybe shoot out the back with Marauder and a reroll from whoever you bumped. That's not bad. It seems like it's either go fast, try to hop somebody who overcommitted, or bump so that you don't get shot by a ship, or hard turn right and try to boost and hope that Wedge went for the K. Tron says turning away gets you ioned. Yeah, you know, I can't really see the turrets, but since we have veteran turret gunners, I'm pretty sure they're facing forward. Alright, yep, we get a 2-bank out of the bomber. Fits nicely in there. Straighten out that other guy, got a little bump. Got the old bumps, was not vaccinated. Here's the U-Wing. Three forward. Now, do you, if there's a K turn on a Wedge, you might coordinate. Looking at the focus token. Oh, that froze. Never mind, don't look at that. Alright. So it goes for the focus. Let's see what old Boba's got. Dutch moves in and target locks. Yep, went for the 4 forward with Boba. Bumps into the U-Wing, so that's one shot he doesn't have to take. Now the question is, does he get in there? Medium bases, man. Nah. It was close. Almost doesn't count. That is a song, right? That's like Aaliyah or something? We're gonna have to look that up. I can't keep singing that on stream. So no action for Boba. Got one reroll right now. Now what did Wedge do? Did he see this coming? Gonna do Guri first. Here's a 3 bank. Can Afterburners, if he wants to make sure he gets into range 3. Does he want to burn it now, or does he see a long road ahead of him? Yeah, that was afterburners because there's the target lock. All right, Wedge went for the one bank, so that's a bump. Hey, that's a big break for Boba Fett. He's just got to survive. I mean, he's going to survive, but he's got to take 2 double tap Y-wing shots. All right, let's get into combat. We don't have any start combat stuff, right? Nah. Well, no Guri. So Boba into, is that Dutch? All paint. Natties. And that's 2 shields. Let me check and see if that was Dutch. Yeah, that's 2 shields on Dutch. Ooh, there's all paint, but gonna reroll those. Target lock, that's Guri. Spins it, takes 1. So shields, 1 shield on Gray, 2 gone on Dutch. Alright, let's get some combat here. 1 hit. This is the primary into Boba. Does he want to spin the lock on this one or wait for his 3 dice attack? No, he's going to let that one stay. And gets the evade. Ooh, yep. Spins the lock. Gonna reroll the whole thing. Blank, blank, focus. Blank, hit, crit, it looks like. 1 evade. Gonna reroll 2. 2 blanks. Takes none? I guess there was 1 in there. 1 evade. 2 evades? Nope. Takes 1 shield. There it is. Alright, here's the evade. And he's fine. Oh, sorry, it's only 1 shield on Boba. Why did I take off 2? There we go. So he lost 1 shield on Boba, not the most punishing thing, and didn't get ion, so that's good. Igritter says, did that Y just roll 2 defense die against outmaneuver Guri? That's a good question. I was in the overlay, so I didn't see it. Go to the replay booth. Oh, if only. Dial's going down. Boba Fett is going to enjoy shooting out that rear arc. Do the Ys try and block it? Does the U-wing flip around? These are the questions. I almost wonder, do you self-bump? Do you like dial in, well, you dial in like a 1 bank with Boba, and if the U-wing stays there, you stay here, and hope that the Y-wings turn to try and catch you. Wedge is definitely gonna K-turn. Well, I don't know. Maybe he would 3-bank up and try and go after Guri.
Question. The question is that gas rod in the way because it's tilted? I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I just want with it being built like that. No, you're right, man. We should know where it is. Alright, so it's just right here. Alright, range 3. Wow. Yeah. I love this channel. Yeah, it's a little wacky. Wow. I don't think so.
Alright, I spent way too long making this. There we go. And now we're done with that shot. So the maneuvers are starting. Let's see where he's going. Ooh, dropping a proximity mine. Don't think anybody would go over there. Let's see, is there a Leia proc? Oh, there's a proton bomb. Leia is unturned, unfazed. Pat in the chat, how you doing? So, great proton bomb drop there to try and catch Guri. She's got plenty of ways to deal with that, but still a good idea. I'm gonna do a little Leia check. Oh boy, he's over top of her. Oh, there's a turnaround. Yep. Okay. There's Leia. Pat, the answer is no. No, I did not. And no, I'm not clarifying that for the archive. If you wanna know what I'm talking about, you got to get in that X-wing Slack. All right, so it's a bump from the Y-wing here. I think he makes it away from his own bomb. All right, so they're gonna get this guy out of the way. Too hard turn Dutch here. See, now this is, oh boy, a purposeful bump out of Boba would be so great here. That's the problem with this Y-wing is he basically forced the bump. I mean, even a 4 forward out of Boba shouldn't get through that, right? Maybe? Pat continues to say things that I cannot read on stream. Thank you for violating the terms. Ooh. Is for a 3 bank? Does that fit? I would rather him bump, but does that fit? He's going straight towards that proton bomb. Maybe for the next match we'll throw a little LED in there, brighten up this room. Alright, he fits. If he fits, he sits. Only one ship can shoot him, though, so that's good. And he's got decreased agility. The U-Wing, I mean. Yep, there's the double focus. He's got 3 rerolls right now. For defense. He only gets to roll 2 dice. He's got 1 reroll out the back from Marauder and 3 from ships at range 1 of him, so his attack could be very strong. Now, you're too close to the proton bomb, probably. You got the barrel roll, but you don't know where Wedge is going to go. Do you boost and try and catch Wedge? No? Okay. You go funky barrel roll. Keep it funky, Guri. I don't love it. You know what I just realized? This is not Advanced Sensor Guri. It's a brave man. Didn't do a linked action. See, if you've got Guri without advanced sensors, I feel like the linked action calculate it could be a better idea, but still messes up your maneuvers next turn. Yep, there's the K turn. Alright, so Wedge does have a target lock, I assume given to him by Dutch, which is why Dutch doesn't have any mods right now. Dutch is through shields. I feel like you just nuke that bad boy right now with Boba, range 1. Let's check out that proton bomb. So 1 shield off Boba and 1 shield off the Gray Squadron bomber. Alright, here's Wedge. Looks like a series of focus results. Oh, you know what? He does get an action because of Leia. My bad. And there's the last... There's a shield off of Boba. Just take a look at that. Yeah, I think Boba's still got 1 shield. Guri. Looks like an obstructed shot. Unobstructed. Well, nope, maybe it's obstructed with outmaneuver. That's why he's rolling 1 die. We're getting it right this time. This turn. Yep, outmaneuver, so 0 dice. Let's see what Guri's got naturally. There goes a shield. And here comes a damage card. It is a crit. Nope, double damage. Oh boy. That was Guri, so let's do Boba Fett. Range 1, there's 4 dice. all paint all day. 0 for the evade. And that's just a whole bunch of pain going through. Let's. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what that crit is. Hull breach. I think this is the range 1 ion. I guess somebody did turn their arc. Spins the focus to take nothing. There's 2 from the U. Rerolls the blank into some paint, and that is safe. Oh boy. Yeah, wherever you want it. It's fine. So 50 points on the board for Bryan. It didn't look too promising at the beginning. Hey, Zeke the Beast. Thanks for the follow. Man, that was a tough turn there for the Rebels. Just gonna go in there and double check things. I'm gonna see where those Y-Wings arcs are. All right. Yep. Looks like everything's correct. We got 1 shield on Boba. I just want to give Pat a traffic update. Seems like things are getting ready to move, and traffic could clear up, whether you want it to or not. All right, so
they make a move over that bump, I let them know that if they feel comfortable with it, to let them kind of make a signal to me, and I'll come help them with that move.
Copy. So this is 2 tables put together, so the judges just letting me know if they need any help moving over that crease in the table. We will let him know. So Boba's in a great position. Obviously, he wants to move away and shoot out that back. Being in range 1 would be great, but he's getting that free Marauder reroll. Not any real options here for blocking him. So he's almost certainly going to have that double focus. So the question is, do you try to catch Guri here? And how best to do that? I mean, I don't think Guri's going to hard 1 to the left, but it's definitely a possibility. Could definitely see a hard 2 out of Wedge. It's good preparation for Boba later, and could potentially catch Guri. Now, we've got to keep in mind that this is not an advanced sensor Guri, so all the things that we imagine are the possibilities aren't quite there. Oh, you know what? He's gonna drop the proximity mine, right? Dutch has got 2. This could kill him. That prox could kill Dutch, this activation. Probably see a proton. Who's got a Gray Squadron? Seismics on Dutch. Dutch is in a good place for seismic. I feel like it's more danger to him than anybody else. Alright, Wedge, U-Wing. Yeah, what do you, I mean, can a 3-bank fit there for the U-Wing? Do you just stop? Do you, well, you bump because it's the same thing as a stop without the stress. Yep, here comes the proximity mine. Let's actually take those off of Boba. Yeah, they don't even need to sneak it in there.
Play a nice game. Alright, so you go to me.
So I guess we'll resolve that in a second. We're gonna throw the, I think because of initiative maybe, we're gonna throw this seismic. And that's out of Dutch. Who sees the incoming, he sees the light at the end of the tunnel. He's ready to go, and he's gonna drop all of his munitions. Oh boy, okay, wherever you want. And then here's a proton bomb, and that's the second one of those, so I think all the bombs are gone now. Even if I'm bad at keeping track of them, they are, or no, Dutch still has one seismic, if he lives. Just gonna see, the proximity mine explodes immediately. Just looking for that. Hull breach turns the damage face up. There's one hit, and that is Dutch gone. Alright, 77 points for Bryan. Let's see what these all these bombs can do. Can he get away from his own stuff? Does he care? All of these questions and more to be answered this activation phase. Is that a K-turn? I can dig it. It sure is. Look at that brave little bomber. Come on, Don Bluth. Where's that movie? I don't care about toasters. Here's the U-Wing. Maybe he's got enough help that he doesn't care. No. No, he doesn't make it. He might be taking both of these bombs. Oh boy, let's get real intimate here. And get those wings out of the way. He does make it. What an absolute hero. He's still going to take his proton bomb. But he's got shields. Alright, Boba. What you got for us? We mark Boba to move the U-Wing, and then we mark the U-Wing to move Boba. 3 bank. Is he in range of that proton bomb? Does he want to boost? Or does he want to just sit here and take that range 1 shot? No, he's going to boost. He's got the reroll out the back. He's not too concerned about it. He might have arc dodged the U-Wing. Why am I talking in this voice? Alright, Guri. Who did you commit to? Ooh! You know, she did the exact thing that I said she probably wouldn't do. Actually, is that a bank? You know what, I said 1 hard turn, so still right. Yeah. Elbreth says, taking 0 shots, always best. You're right. You are right. I think you barrel roll left, like over towards Wedge, and that way if Wedge did a hard 2, you could probably still get a shot on him. You don't want to leave yourself open to a barrel roll, though. Hard 2, Wedge, barrel roll backwards. Probably not. Yeah, he's going for it. I think this is the right call, although right now it looks like it's a lot further than I thought. Go all the way forward. No! Can a hard 2 and a barrel roll from Wedge get... No, I don't think so. I think his angle's all wrong. I think he'd still be facing towards Boba and not the right side of the board. Does he want to linked? Alright, Wedge. What you got? Trying to find those wings, those S-foils. They're open. Did the hard 2. Lands on the debris. Cannot even barrel roll. You know what? I was saying that was the move, and look how wrong I was. Those who can't do stream. That's why I'm here, folks. He might be out of Guri's arc. He's checking for the focus, which, yeah, he's got. Let's resolve these bombs. So Wedge takes 1. Oh, yeah. He's taking that proton as well. Let's double check on those crits. Stabilizer on Wedge. And then I believe a shield on the U-Wing. Okay, let's get into this. Icy Dice's a reroll from Boba. Shield gone. You know, we didn't even comment on the fact that Boba lost his stealth device early on. Ooh, blank blank hit. I think this is out of, or is that a focus? Might get it as a focus. Into another focus. I believe that was out of the back onto the U-Wing, so that was a whole lot of nothing. Eaglets in the chat. Good morning. Alright, Guri looking for a shot. Did she get it? Oh, checking to see if it's on the Y-wing? Oh, they're checking the Y-wing's arc to see if it's got outmaneuver. That's what it is. It's range 3, so one die takes a damage. So let's catch up with his damage. We've got a hit and a loose stabilizer on Wedge. Eagle says, "What hyperspace trial is this?" This is the hyperspace trial in Lexington, South Carolina, at the side deck. Did I write that in the title? X-Wing hyperspace trial live at the side deck. Eh. I don't want it to be too long. So let's take a look at this point. 104 for Bryan. Oof. Woof. Is that half points on everything except the U-wing and then full for Dutch. Boba's at 6. We lost 4. So one more into him should be half points. And that'd be a big, beefy half points. 121. It's just a matter of, can anyone do it? You know, that seismic did clear up the lower half of this board, so that's nice. Plenty of room for maneuvers. Now, Wedge feels like he's in a great position to go after Boba. He's got like a 3-bank with a potential to barrel roll, maybe boost. Probably not boost, maybe. Hard turn out of the U-wing. So what do you do with Boba? Do you hard turn left? Do you bank left? Do like a 2-bank left? Give yourself an option to boost left or right? Yeah, the Y-wing at the bottom of the board, great position. He is stressed, so probably something like a 1 or 2 forward. Probably not a 1. Maybe a 1-bank right to try and address the Guri issue. Of course, she can easily dodge that if she was trying to go after him. What is he on? 3 hull? That's kind of tempting. Yeah, I could see 1 or 2 bank right out of Guri. Try to pick off this Y-wing. "24 minutes left in this round." Alright, do we have any system stuff? I think the only thing left was Dutch, and he ain't here anymore. Yeah, it looks like dials are down, so let's start activating here. U-wing, where are you going? Too hard? Yep, that's a good idea. Oh, let's, I think we're up to 2 Leia charges. Yoink. Yeah. See, lay at the bottom left. I need to introduce sound effects for all my transitions. There's the focus. Ooh, nice. Yeah, there's the one bank from the Y-Wing. He's kind of covered because of that proximity mine. Probably wants to focus, but could go for a target lock. Ah, you might turn the turret arc to try and ensure a shot and turn off outmaneuver. Goes to the focus. Yeah, what can Guri do? Interesting. 3-bank right. Seems like it's... Let's see, maybe he'll boost left or something. It seems like this is prime positioning for Wedge to punish the 3-bank target lock. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Stay just out of range 1. Nope, yep, goes for the boost. No mods. Still probably with a 3-bank, maybe barrel roll from Wedge. Wedge would be facing the top of the board, perpendicular. I think he could do it. Ooh, there's the 2-bank. And because Wedge is there, there's nowhere for Guri to go. Well, he could afterburners boost left, or he could just boost left if he doesn't want to worry about this, or he could PS kill, he could target lock. How, yep, goes to the target lock. He's committed now. Alright, we gotta think about this. Alright, flips the S-foils, they are closed. Oh, so he went forward. Maybe he's thinking about a boost right. Maybe just target lock. Get your arc? Yeah, yeah. Knock that U-wing a little bit so they're line her up. Start of activation, no bombs going off. Guri should get a focus. Protoskull, thanks for the pimp in chat. Guri has not gotten the focus. That's going to be a mistrigger. It's kind of tough when people start shooting before you get your stuff, but it's fine. The S-foils are closed, 2 dice. So let's move on to the 5s. Boba or Guri. When's he going to realize that he forgot the Guri focus? Why am I talking like this? There it is. Whatever, we're nice here. We let those S-foils open and close late. Spins it. Ooh, that's 4. Doesn't matter what this Y-wing rolls. Spins it, takes 3. That's a dead Y-wing, and that's before his initiative. That's what we call a PS kill. Seems like something you write at the bottom of a holiday gift card. Doesn't make any sense. All right, here we go. Boba out the back, all paint, but he doesn't have any focus. He's got 1 reroll out the back because of Marauder. Hold on, let's check that. One was Lone Wolf. That's what it was. Well, now that I took it out of the overlay, it regenerates. Welcome back, Lone Wolf. Don't think there's going to be a single veteran tailgunner shot in this game. Dutch and Gray Squadron Bomber gone. Wedge hanging on with loose stabilizer. Wait, you know what? Let's bring up our crit cheat sheet. After you execute a non-straight maneuver, suffer 1 damage and repair this card. Oh, he went forward and then boosted. That's right. Okay. Yeah, beat that. That's why he didn't do the 3 bank, guys. Because he's good at X-Wing, unlike me. You know what? He could read his crit card and I couldn't. So I'm not taking that one. The U-Wing, I think we should be back on Leia. I don't know that this is the turn to use it. But let's examine this game state. So we've got Wedge, who is stressed and looking directly at a debris cloud and potentially dying. Let me see if we can get like a critical hit token. Put a little crit token there so that we can not forget that. Guri in the position that she loves. Not much can happen to her. We could see a stop and a turn from the U-Wing. Maybe you go left with Wedge. Well, no, I mean, you got Stabilizer. Either goes... damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you go over the debris straight, you don't take the Stabilizer damage, but you risk the crit from the debris, and you don't get the action to repair it. 15. All right. So the U-Wing moves up. I think target locks Boba. Yep, 15 minutes. There it is. A bank and a focus out of Boba. There's a 1 bank out of Guri. Doesn't overcommit, but has plenty of options here. Can boost. Ooh, can do the funk. Uptown funk you up. Does she go for the calculator, or does she just hope to roll natties? Yep, goes for the calculate. Doesn't mind going straight next turn, so I think she has a 3 straight that's blue. He knows he's going over that debris. Does a 2 straight and lands on the debris. Doesn't matter too much. Gonna lose the stress and take it again. Roll for the damage. Yeah. Looks like doesn't take anything. It was a hit. No mods for Wedge. Boba's gonna. Ooh, you can't check both. You gotta activate one. Oh well. Looks like this is a shot through the debris cloud range 3. Where did that other dice go? Ooh. Rolls a focus. Oh, that was, sorry, Boba Fett. Oh. GG Wedge. Alright, let's get some MOV, Zach. It's easier said than done with Boba and Guri here. Now you're in a good position with Guri because she's got such a long approach. You know she's going to do a 3 forward. Probably doesn't want to... Well, even if you turn around, she's going to barrel roll right. Probably have a hard 2-turn out of Boba. Yeah, I mean, this is going to... If he stops, lowers his agility, turns around, and then we get a 3 forward barrel roll right towards the debris, and all of a sudden Guri gets outmaneuver and is shooting you where you get to roll nothing. Oof. It's going to make quick work of this U-Wing. Yep, he's stopping. Protoskull says, any TIE swarms in the room today? Not that I've seen. Alright, Proto, we'll try to do that.
Whoa! When you look at the target line. Alright. There's your blanket up again.
Alright, there's the focus. So that was a Leia activation. Let's go ahead and take those tokens. There's the 2 hard from Boba. We all knew that was coming. Or a Vader mini swarm. Yes, sir. Aye, aye. Captain. Do you boost? I think you boost here. Do you have a hard one on fire sprays? That rock's just sort of in a unfortunate position. Nope, just goes for the double focus. Here's Guri. Is it a 3 forward? Did I call it? It's a 3 forward. Sometimes I'm good at X-Wing. Now, does barrel rolling get you out of arc? Does he boost forward and say, I don't care about your problems. I'm here to shoot junk. Nope, he's got the barrel template. You gotta go back as far as possible, right? Because you want to give yourself options for this debris next round. Probably needs to go ahead and linked. He's just gonna have to 1 bank left next turn. Yeah, you are not out of arc. You probably get the debris cover, the obstruction, but that's about it. Alright, here's Guri. That's all paint. I think it's 2 and a focus. Oh no, 2 focus. Okay, 1 hit. 1 evade. Shot back. He could do it. 3 dice and a focus. All paint. No reason. Well, it's actually, you know what? Them's natties. And plenty of evades with the calculate. Oof, unfortunate. Yeah, there's no real great move here for the Ewing, I don't think. I mean, there's 1 bank, 2 bank, red bank, blue bank. Dr. Seuss casts. You could probably block Guri, but she doesn't care. There's nothing here to punish. And you're just going to give her a focus anyway. She's going to catch you in a comforting embrace, sloop behind you next turn, maybe just 1 hard next turn, and shoot you in the behind. Let's take a look at Boba Fett's dial. Yeah, he's got a 1 hard turn. Okay, 1 hard, 2 hard turn, no 3 hard. He's fine. Oh man, this like 1 point above half points has got to be infuriating. Alright, wings open up. Does a stop maneuver, stays right there. I dig it. That's a good move. Does he 1 bank? He does 1 bank. Does he boost in? Does he YOLO boost? Can you fit in a barrel roll here? I don't think so. Not one that would get you arc. I think you gotta boost in. Actually, boosting wouldn't even help you. Maybe you barrel roll left, calculate, and just try and get out of range 1. Yep. He goes all the way back, he might actually get a shot. Yeah, I think he's got it. Yeah, definitely. Don't be foolish. Yep, takes the calculate. You're not in range 1. You want the mod. Here is Boba. Does he hard 1? He sure does.
Actually, players, just over 5 minutes.
He's getting like 3 hits and a crit every fucking time.
Oh, wow.
And shoot, range 1 with Reg, and I've got nothing. I've never seen anybody's dice that good in my life, ever.
Oh, boy.
He's got some of the fancy marbled ones.
What a way to start the day.
Even he was surprised on how good it was doing.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, oh well. It was a fun game, though.
Yeah, cool.
Kicked my ass like nobody else.
Just checking in with one of the locals.
They may have set up a couple minutes later.
Alright, they're gonna call the judge in. Whoops, I should have called the judge over here. I was too busy talking. Checking for in arc. Definitely in arc. Maybe they're checking for range 2 or 3. Definitely range 3. Oh, I think maybe obstruction? Yeah, I think they were trying to see if it goes over the edge of that debris.
Well, I tried to make it fun. I tried to come back and at least fight them.
Range 3. Boba Fett. There's a blank. And another blank. He's going to re-roll it with Lone Wolf. 2 hits. Hit crit, I think. 1 evade. Takes the shield on the U-Wing. Alright, into Guri. No, from Guri, sorry. Blank, blank, crit. 1 evade. Shot back. Hit crit, it looks like. And nothing. Woof. Thanks to that calculate. So probably see another 1 bank here out of Guri. Not much here to punish. 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes left. $153 to 0. But hey, rebellions are built on hope. This U-Wing needs to get some points. Wants to preserve that MOV. Let's check on Leia. She's at 2, so no hope there. Here's a 1 bank. Right. Maybe hoping to preserve some MOV? He's got plans. Another 1 hard out of Boba. And there's the double focus. Yep, blocks the 1 bank from Guri, so that's 1 shot he doesn't have to take. Got an obstructed, probably range 2 from Boba. Yep. 3v3. Gonna spin the Lone Wolf for 3. And looks like 3 evades from the U-Wing thanks to the focus. So this should be the last round. 44 seconds left. Wonder if we see a sloop out of Guri. Could stop with the U-Wing, maybe he hard turns or like 3 banks right, goes towards the edge of the board and just hopes to run out the clock. I don't know. That is time for the round. So we will get the last time here. All right, looks like a stop. The U-Wing making some gestures here. Looking to catch Boba. But I mean, Boba might do a 4 forward and boost. There's the focus. So that was a Leia. Okay. R2 turn away. Does he boost? The U-Wing's got a focus and a target lock. Could reinforce the rear. Be a good move on the last. Well, one would still get through and it would still be half points, so you focus here. If you're gonna negate damage, you have to do all of it. Not one or two. Is it a sloop? Did he sloop the dupe? I think he did. I think it's a 3 sloop left. Get prepared for the outmaneuver, range 1. Yep. He saw that stop coming a mile away. He's got outmaneuver. He's got the focus. He's got the beat. He's got the beat. There it is. Let's see. Which one is this? Is this 4 dice from Guri? Without maneuver? So that would be at least 2 going through. Looks like a double damage. 3 damage cards. 4 damage. Ooh. They're all face down, so that was a double damage. 1 shield. 1, 2, 3 damage cards. Can Boba finish him off? Can Boba table this list? Here's the Marauder reroll. Hit. Ooh. 2 left if he blinks out. Oh, here's the extra for the, no, there's no debris in the middle. Yep, there it is. There's the last 2 on the U-Wing. Should be 200 to 0, I believe. Alright, well that's going to do it for that game. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to the players for playing. We'll be back with another game after this.